want to welcome everyone to the annual membership meeting. Our crowd is pretty light tonight, but that's all right. We don't have a lot of business to take care of anyway. I will call the meeting to order. Norris, could you give us an invocation?
Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day that you have made. Thank you for our many blessings. I ask your blessings on each one here present tonight. And Father, I pray that you give us the wisdom to conduct this meeting in a manner that would be pleasing to you. Father, I pray for our military men and women as they face harm's way to give us our freedom. Ask that you bless them, watch over them, and protect them. Ask your blessings on our nation. I ask these things and forgive us when we fail. I ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Norris. PAC 620 will post the colors.
Color Guard March. Will everyone please follow me in the playing of the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Retire the colors. Color Guard dismissed.
Thank you, guys.
Good job.
Boy, they get you some of those rifles before
Yeah, they love that.
We'll have the reading of the minutes from our last meeting.
Board members present: Tom Watson, Sheila Stevenson, Norris Compton, Gina Wilkerson, Roger and Peggy Berlin, Lonnie Adrian, Peggy Vanderbilt, Lacey Hardman, and Dolores Harper. President Tom Watson called the meeting to order and asked for open prayer for Norris Compton. The Girl Scouts floated the flags and led the Pledge of Allegiance. Abby Boning and the audience sang the national anthem. SCAC presented a check for $1,500 to be used for restoration of the Yellow Jacket Inn. The financial report was reviewed for July 31st. Edward Jones account 3740, balance at the bank 5559, Muleshoe State Bank Yellow Jacket is 1808, Muleshoe State Bank Special $100, thrift shop deposits for September 5194. Tom reported the accomplishments for 2010-2011 year. The new additions for the year are the Yellow Jacket Inn, and thanks to Kenneth Henry for his work on the project. The RV park is coming along thanks to Ray and Donna West for their monetary contributions and Ray's engineering of the project. Kenneth has worked on this project also. In the future, a chapel is planned. There were no changes to the bylaws. New board members elected were Charles Hamilton and Paul Pointer. Maureen Clinton won the drawing of the shotgun. Meeting adjourned and moved to the chamber banquet at the Butler County Coliseum.
Thank you, Sheila. We have a treasurer report.
Cash at Muleshoe State Bank for the Yellow Jacket is $297.16. Cash Muleshoe State Bank special account for the RV park, $69,826.94. Cash Muleshoe State Bank, $5,856.60. The thrift shop brought in for September $3,765.20.
Slightly before the meeting started tonight, the SCAC group approached me and they couldn't stay for the meeting, but they wanted to give us a check. Everyone knows who the SCAC kids are, the history group at the school. Every year they present a check that they do fundraisers throughout the year, and they present the money to us for use out here at the museum. This year they presented us with a check for $2,000. So, Norris had that on. We really appreciate those kids. It's good for us and good for them too. Dolores, do you have a hostess report?
Well, I guess I can just say we've had a good summer as far as guests, and I've had them from all different states and nationalities this year. I've had 2 students that were from Japan. That gets quite interesting when you're trying to talk to them and translate on your little machine, but you have to do it one word at a time. So it makes it a lot longer to get it across. But we've had a real good summer and looking forward to another year.
Thank you, Dolores. Is there any old business that bring before the board? We've had a look at our bylaws, and the consensus is that there are no needed changes to the bylaws at this time. Do I have a motion to that effect that we not make changes to the bylaws? Norris? Jim? All in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. Any other old business? New business? We've got a couple of board members, board member slots may become vacant. At any rate, we will need to appoint at least one person to the board. Do I have any nominations?
Mrs. Banger.
Abby? You have to make a speech. Are there any nominations? If there's no nominations, then we will, the officers will contact a couple of people that might be interested in serving. And in the bylaws, the board can appoint members to the board without the membership vote. So, not being no nominations from the floor, we'll do it that way. Any other new business? This will be our second to the last meeting before Christmas. So we need to start thinking about what we're going to do for Christmas. So far, the suggestions have been pretty much to do kind of what we've done last year, maybe bigger and better. But we need to have a meeting somewhere between now and Thanksgiving to lay out some plans. So we will probably be calling a special meeting of the officers, and probably early December. With that being said, I have no further business. Is there any business from the floor? Motion to adjourn. Lacey? And we would like to mention, Lacey, we do appreciate the refreshments. I know the Boy Scouts appreciate it. I was hoping there'd be some leftover cookies.
Somebody have more in my car.
If there's no further business, motion's been made that we adjourn. All in favor? Opposed?